Hi there, Geminis. My name is Jessica. Hi there, Geminis. My name is Jessica. This is going to be your August 15th to the end of August reading. I am an intuitive reader, which means, yes, I do know what the cards mean, but also I read the cards in an intuitive way. So even though you might say that's not right, it is, because I know, but I also feel and hear and believe, right? So let's get started for Geminis. This is going to be, again, August 15th to the end of August. What message have you got for me for Geminis? Unfinished symphony. No place like home, kind of. I don't know why I looked at the bottom. So for some of you, you know, home is going to be a very important part of the rest of the year for you. It's just a place of comfort and safety. And then we have unfinished symphony. Now, I don't know what all these oracle cards mean, because there's a lot of them and I use all different ones. These are my favorite. But this is saying unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, and the need to make amends. You can't move forward if you're leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Come to terms with where and who you are now. Practice radical acceptance. All right. So you have that. Interesting. Also, the 10 card is the Wheel of Fortune. So things might be changing for you as well. And maybe this is saying in order for things to change, it's important for you to finish what no longer is needed, or just finish some things up. So we also have keeping up, immense effort and advance. Where's my book on that? All right. And that is number 40. And that's the end. A time of very hard work, getting ahead, determination, and resolve to push through into the next stage. That's what I'm saying. In order to get to the next stage, it's important for you to push through and finish things up. The urge to improve your status and be rewarded. Moving quickly with strength and stamina. A great deal to process and integrate. All right, so yeah. There's a lot of things going on for you, and I think that it's important for you to finish things up. I think this might have to do with work for some of you, moving to the next stage. I got my hair done yesterday, and it looked so good with the blowout, but I went and I exercised today, and now it looks kind of shitty. So, but all right, let's see what message. Nights are 2 shuffles. What message have you got for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings for August 15th to the 31st? What message have you got? What do they need to know, please? Ace of Pentacles, eh? All right. 9 of Wands. See, at the bottom of the reading, there we go. Bam, Geminis. 9 of Wands. Moving up the ladder, right? 9 of Wands does talk about putting in that extra hard work, putting in all of that effort. This is the Wounded Warrior card. So it's like, I've worked so hard to get to where I am. I fought, I kicked, I scratched, I believed in myself, and now I'm here, and I'm not going to give it up until I reach that 10 of Wands. I am not. This is almost at the end. So keeping up, right? Keeping up, moving up that ladder, moving up that corporate ladder. What do we need to finish, though? There is something, because, so, like, here's the thing. Eggs in tarot mean something new, right? New life. It's like, you know, an egg is like a baby chicken that's not fertilized or whatever. But it's like something new. She's sitting on something new. And only that new thing can happen if we finish things up. All right, let's see. And this is really cool because the very first card, something new. Money as well. Time, effort. There could be an offer here. Could have happened already, or it's coming up. It could be a promotion. I do feel that. I felt that as soon as I saw Keeping Up and Unfinished Symphony. I just felt that. Queen of Cups. What is holding you back? It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But it could be your emotions, being emotionally invested in something. This could also be somebody who's cold. somebody that's not nurturing. This could be a boss as well that's just not supportive. Eight of Pentacles. This is you doing the work, doing the repetitious. And also, like learning more, learning more about yourself, learning more about the job. It does talk about like repeating patterns, but I think what it is just perfecting yourself, perfecting your craft. All right. There's going to be a decision here, the Lovers. Now, these two are so into each other, they don't see that the danger that they're headed for. The Lovers does talk about a decision, though. What is it that I want? It's about opening up and being vulnerable with yourself and other people as well. But it is a major decision. The Ace of Swords is in your past. What truth are you going to? What truth are you coming to? What information are you receiving? So something here, some kind of information. It could be that somebody's against you, They don't want you to do this. It could be that, you're trying to figure out what's the right path. So you're trying to get as much information. Is this a good decision for me? Temperance, you are healed. You are divinely protected. You have patience. This one has all the ingredients you need in order to create a batter of cake, right? So we have justice, instant anger, sorrow, and joy. It's all those feelings combined. But it's about taking a little bit of everything and creating something new. It's about trial and error, trying new things. It's about having patience and knowing that it's all going to come together. And it's also about having like the knowing, the deep knowing that this is going to work out. There's a word for it, and I can't think of it. Three of Cups. This is, again, look at this, combining new things to create something new. So this could be that it is celebration as well. So for some of you, you could be celebrating and just really excited about a new opportunity coming in. But I get this feeling that you're going to be having to maybe get a new team, a new group of people around you. You're going to be working with people to create something new. Like this is like, like blue and pink make purple, and they made a new baby together. So I get this feeling that it's just you kind of combining your skills with other people's skills, and it's going to be a really good partnership. And people are going to view you as the star. These are wishes coming true. These are dreams. These are, the star is healing. Temperance can be healing as well. But look at her. She's just like, I made the best pie in the galaxy. It's funny. I look at it and it says rats. I don't know if that means something to you. But she's number one. This could be someone around you or you just really getting the accolades you deserve. We do have Gemini energy, which is you, Sagittarius, and Aquarius energy around this too. And we have Judgment, and I don't know. I think this might be Scorpio, but I'd have to look that up. Judgment's one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. Now, if you look at her, she's judging herself. Oh my God, I look like a rib. I'm not happy. Look at those scale. But Judgment isn't about that. Judgment is about really becoming a new person, about taking all that you learned, going within yourself, teaching yourself something new, and coming out anew. It's a wake-up call. So for some of you, this is trim the fat too. So I think that this is also saying there's some things that need to be cut out of your life. Three of Swords. So again, threes are expansion, and Three of Swords is healing. So you could be healing from a situation in the past. Perhaps you had a boss that didn't let you grow. They took all your hard work. You were in the wrong situation. Three of Swords can talk about something that's hurtful, but it also talks about healing. All right. And I do think that this is a healing energy and not a hurtful energy. So Ace of Pentacles here. Six of Swords. So in order for you to get a new beginning, you do need to leave the things behind that no longer suit you, that no longer, he's leaving behind a toxic situation and he's moving forward to something new, something that, probably, possibly has more money. Does that mean not finishing the unfinished symphony? Does it mean just abandoning it? I don't know. That's up to you. Why is the Queen of Cups in the challenge? Somebody here wants to see you struggle. Somebody here is not giving you support. Eight of Pentacles. You are so hard. You're such a hard worker. You got the Devil energy, right? So it's almost like you're pretty much putting everything you have into that. But the Queen of Swords is going to cut out the things that no longer. See, the Devil holds you down, but it's by your own choice, right? But here we are doing the things over and over. She's going to come to the realization, like, what is it that you're really working on? What do you need to? What don't you need to? What do you need to perfect? And stop, being down on yourself. You're working very, very hard. There is practical energy in this. But it's almost like a little too practical. Sometimes the Devil shows up when you need to have a little fun. This is Capricorn energy as well. And I just think that, again, this is just things that are holding you back. You're going to be cutting them out in order to reach, that Nine of Pentacles, which is success, right? What decision needs to be made? King of Cups. This decision needs to be made from the heart and from your intuition. Using emotional intelligence, using strength, using your own intuition, knowing that whatever decision you make is going to lead to a better place. What is the Ace of Swords in the past about? For Four of Wands. What, can you clarify more, please? The Fool and the Wheel. The Wheel. Remember I said something about the Wheel? This is like, what I said, 10 is a wheel. So it's like unfinished symphony. In order for this wheel to move, you need to move forward. You need to trust in the universe. You need to, this is about stability. So you had stability. You are trusting, but it's about cutting out the things that don't matter to you. Cutting out the things that are stopping you from moving forward. And I think what's stopping you from moving forward is the fact that somebody here wants to see you fail. Right? But you are climbing that corporate ladder. I think that there was a new situation that brought you a lot of stability, but I think that you're also coming to the realization that there's more, that you can have more. And in order to have that more, it's important for you to really kind of cut out the bad. I mean, that's just general advice. That's just generally good advice. But you do have a lot of sword energy. You have a lot of coming to the truth of realization, come to the truth and realization of what's really going on and seeing it for what it really is, and not through a lens of emotion, but a lens of logic, and saying, you know what, this person might have helped me in the past, but I don't owe them anything, and I need to move forward. It's very, very important that you trust your inner being at this time as well. All right, so let's see. Why is Temperance here? Five of Swords. So in order to be able to heal, somebody here has been very hurtful. And I think it's this person that wants to see you fail. But the good thing about that is those people are the ones that push you to greatness. And I think that somebody here, they say things to make you feel defeated. And you're now going, you know what? I don't need to listen to you anymore. I'm going to take my anger. I'm going to take my joy and my sorrow and my justice, and I'm going to try and create something better for myself, because that energy that you're bringing, it's not working for me. And Geminis, if anybody can cut someone off, it's Aquarius, but it's also, and then it's a Geminis. Three of Cups. That's too many, please. Just one. Three of Cups, please. Knight of Pentacles, bringing in stability and success. All right, celebrating your wins, knowing that this slow idea of what you want to invest in and putting in that work is going to lead to success. I also think that there might be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, somebody who really knows how to see things through. Okay, and this person is going to be coming into your life, or maybe you're going to be embodying that energy, and it's going to say, I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly where I need to invest my time and energy, and I'm going to create something beautiful, and it's going to be successful, and I'm going to be a star. And the moon. The fears that I had, the unknown, these things are going to be lit up by the star. I'm going to heal from feeling like I'm not good enough. Because I am. And then that's going to be shown to me. Things are going to be revealed to you that you never knew. I feel like once you walk away from a situation here, that especially this person that really doesn't want to see you succeed, I think once you walk away from that person, you're going to be very, very successful, and you're going to be put into a situation with people that really want to see you. And it's going to be an entirely different group of people. Now I'm wondering if this unfinished success, this unfinished symphony, isn't about something that you need to finish specifically. I think it's about relationships that you need to let go of. Judgment. The Chariot. Moving away from, feeling, judged, right? Honestly, but also moving away to become a new person. Being so sure of yourself and getting everything in order and moving with success and victory, using your intuition and coming out as a brand new person. This could be a job in a whole new place where people see you differently. So why the Three of Swords? Are you going to be healing? Yeah. Death. Perfect. There is a change in the way that you feel about yourself. You're no longer in a place of sorrow or hurt where people can hurt you. You are moving away from that. You're allowing that change to take place. And that change is going to lead to a lot of healing. And what you don't see is success with that Nine of Wands. I've been hurt. I've done all I can. And now I'm going to be rewarded. Okay? And the Hierophant does talk about structures, right? Higher learning, intuition, high institutions. To me, the Hierophant is like the big boss man. It's the corporate guy, right? But it could also be like somebody who might be in a higher ranking position than you that is going to help you move forward and move up the ladder to reach that final destination. This could be you moving to a higher position. This could also be creating more structure in your life, because they do talk about structures with the Hierophant. It does talk about this could be you moving to a higher position or somebody helping you move up that corporate ladder. So it is about really keeping up. So there is going to be a lot of effort that you need to put in, but I think you can do it because, see that word right there? Advance. You're going to be advancing to a higher position, to a higher place within this. This to me is a career reading. So if you're looking for love, I guess you can try and whittle it whatever way you see fit, but that's what I got for you. And this was a long one. So Geminis, I hope that helped, and I hope you have a great rest of August. Bye.